Hold on, where's our? Hold on, we gotta get our. No, so we are here. We're back with Talking Maserati, right? Podcast, not the stream, the podcast. There's difference between the stream and the podcast. The podcast is pre-recorded, uploaded on YouTube. The stream is live on Twitch. So you can watch it on both. Right now, because my internet is trash right now until we get the new spot, we'll be getting a new spot and the new internet. We will be doing podcasts right now, but you guys still follow me on Twitch because I will be loading stuff there, short form. But today's song, I do music here and there when I'm bored. And I want to see what you guys think. This is one of my new ones. Let me know what you guys think. Back for blood, ain't no love when you move with sharks. Cut the lights, see it clear when it's pitch dark. Told my dogs we don't fold, we just play our part. This ain't rap, this a war drum from the heart. They ain't want me in the game, so I press the gate. Wrist rocky, team eating off a paper plate. Talk cash, talk heavy, I'm a different weight. I ain't ducking smoke, I'm chilling in a different state. Used to move with a blade in a book of names. Now I'm Maserati shells and designer frames. Push pain through the pen, you just chase fame. I made power out of pressure, you just playing games. Hard, cold, lost bros, ain't no therapy. Now I talk to God over felonies and melodies. Came from the mud, praying for a 10-piece. Now I'm in a foreign car and I can't find peace. No gimmicks, I'm real, not a printed tee. Loyalty over checks, that's my ministry. In the jungle with the apes, that's my infantry. I'm a wolf in the dark, what's your energy? Back for blood, ain't no love when you move with sharks. Cut the lights, see it clear when it's pitch dark. Told my dogs we don't fold, we just play our part. This ain't rap, this a war drum from the heart. Talk bricks, I talk shifts, real G transition. I done seen trap lords turn to politicians. Heard whispers in the wind, trust my intuition. They gon' smile in your face, plot your demolition. Rim spinning, but my mind stayed locked in. Lost 10, got it back, call it God's win. Shells never fold, adapt when the plot thin. Every L play me, let they top spin. Fast money, slow me down, recalibrate. Power moves only now, I don't speculate. City love me, but I move like a ghost face. Cause some snakes only hiss in a close space. This for my brothers, you're the ones that ain't coming back. I spit pain in that booth, feel it in the track. Real war scars turn into platinum plaques. I ain't rich, I'm just rich with the way I act. Back for blood, ain't no love when you move with sharks. Cut the lights, see it clear when it's pitch dark. Told my dogs we don't fold, we just play our part. This ain't rap, this a war drum from the heart. A little rusty, a little rusty, a little rusty. Ain't number a little rust. Ain't number a little rust. Ain't number a little rust on it. Ain't number a little rust on it. I'm glad the intro like that. A little rust, a little therapy for me. I'm not going to get a record deal. I'm not trying to sell many records. A little rust on it, but we of course as usual, gym time. Back to you guys, the Mozzie clan, the guys and girls who follow me. Yeah, right. Health, wealth, and nothing else. We're going to talk about time, money, and energy, right? So we're going to talk about time, money, energy, and putting time and money into the things you do, the things you love to do, and the things that you want to do, right? And how important it is to do that, right? Because a lot of times we half-ass things. Because, listen, I'm one of the people who half-ass things. I have a brilliant idea. I do it for 2 weeks, and then I'm on to the next, right? Because I use the entrepreneur word like something I use the love word or the boss word or like all these words are supposedly what you are, right? And so when I say that to say this, right? That you have to put time, money, and energy to whatever you want to do, whether it's be with someone, be married, be a basketball player, be a rapper, be a streamer, be a content creator. You have to put time, money, energy into it. Everything here costs money. The camera costs money. The mic costs money. The interface costs money. The computer, the phone, the keyboard, the mic, stand, the lights, everything costs money. Everything costs time. It takes me time to record this. It takes time to come up with the content, right? It takes energy. I'm tired right now, but I'm giving the energy to do this interview or this concept, the monologue, whatever. So time, money, and energy, it takes to do all this. And it's very important, right? It's very important to get this done. So with that being said, right, I think that a lot of people don't understand the significance of this. They don't understand that how important it is to do this and to have this as a key component in their life of time, money, energy. And the reason I say that is because I want people to start understanding that you can actually be great at what you're doing in life and actually transcend where you're at in life if you really just put time, money, money, and energy into what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time, money, and energy, but just enough to get you over that hump. And if you don't have enough time, enough money, enough energy, there are things you can do to add to each one of those categories easily. Better time management, get a degree, work 2 jobs, get a better position, energy, work out, eat right, drink more water. There are all kinds of things in your life that you could change to heighten those on another level, right? Also, but all 3 of those levels can be increased by who you hang around with. Your network determines your net worth. All right. You hang around 10 people, you'll be 11th broke people. You hang around 10 broke people, you'll be the 11th, right? And we all know that because we hear these cool terms that people use. But in actuality, when you hang around people who think small, you will think small because when you have a big idea, they will shut it down. They'll tell you, "No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that, bro. No, I don't think like that, bro." And I think with me, when I deal with people, I like to deal with people in the highest form of just creativity. Right. And I think that we all can learn from that in the sense of you want to be around people that's going to encourage you to do great things. You don't want to be around people that's like, "Oh, you can't do that." I want to be about optimistic people that do optimistic things, right? Not pessimistic people that say, "Nah, this ain't that." I can't stand a grouch, bro. Don't come around me with that nigga energy because I wake up on high energy every day, ready to go. I'm on 10 every day, ready to go. I'm ready to go. Because life is so grand. You get a chance every day to become something more than you was the day before. Every day. And now, don't get me wrong, bro. Listen, look, every day, I be going through some straight BS. Every day, I got some BS on my table because I'm me. And me being me, I have a very strong way I do things. Right? I'm going to say it like that because I want to make sure I tiptoe the line here. Oh my God. Anyway, I want to say what I said correctly. So what I mean by me, there's no gray area. It's white and black. Black and white. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Don't come around me with, "Oh no, this no." Right is right, wrong is wrong. We don't stand on principles here. You gotta have these morals and principles. If you don't, where do we stand if we don't have these morals and principles? Tell me. Chapstick time. If we don't have morals and principles, tell me where do we stand? Who are we? It's chaos, right? We don't have morals and principles. It's chaos, right? So for me personally, I'm not like everybody else. So everybody else might just say, "It's okay, you can do whatever." I can't. There's a bro code I live by. There's a street code I live by. There's a life code I live by. And I'm not going to break it for no one. I don't care what the consequences are. I'm not going to break them. With that being said is, I also don't make stupid mistakes. I also don't put myself in situations where I'm going to be forced to either choose. That's what people don't understand is they're putting themselves in situations that they have to choose. I'm not going to do that. See, that's the difference with a lot of people don't understand is you have to put yourself in a situation where you got to choose. You done messed up. You've already put yourself in a predicament that you don't want to be in. When you put yourself in a predicament you don't want to be in, now your back's against the wall. You have to make a survival choice, fight or flight. See, a lot of times people put themselves in a decision they don't want to be. Come on, bro, you don't want to be in that decision. You don't want to be in that position to make that decision, bro, because it's crazy because now you're sitting here saying, "I could be good, but I got to make this decision," right? And when you're putting those positions, a 5-second decision could change your whole life. A 5-second decision could change your whole life. There are men sitting in prison right now. There are men sitting in prison right now over a 5-second decision that will never see the day of light again. Someone pissed them off. Their woman cheated, so they killed someone. In the heat of anger, murder is described as a crime of passion. In a split second, they took someone's life. They sit on the yard forever. Or someone mouthed out to the wrong person, got killed, unalived. A 5-second decision could change your life. I've been on the other side of that, understand where you sit there and think about, dang, if I just would have not did that one thing, I wouldn't be sitting here in this situation. I'm tired. If I just would have went to bed earlier last night, there's 1 minute early, I might be not as tired. Cap. You know that's cap. But no. I think that a lot of times we're not given proper information about life. I don't think there's no real manual to life. I think we all live life a certain way to where we have to learn. But I think that when I sit here and talk to you guys and I'm trying to motivate people to understand that, yes, life is hard. Yes, it's hard to deal with life. But at least you get to deal with life. There's some people who didn't wake up today. Some people got unalive today. There's some people that are struggling today that can't even breathe right, that can't even walk right. You get to walk right, breathe right, think right. You have life right now. If you don't, or you're not happy with that, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't. I really don't know what's wrong with you, bro. If you're not happy with the fact that you just have life right now, like the simple fact that you have life right now, you're not happy with that, is crazy to me. What T-Pain said, I can't believe it. Yeah, all that low, like, yeah. But just to me though, when I talk to people, and I always ask people questions that are weird. Like not weird, but just when you talk to people, I always ask people, what's your 5-year plan? What do you want to do? Like, how far do you want to work? Like, where do you see yourself? Are you happy doing what you do right now? Because I like to find out what makes people happy. Like, so a question I always ask people is, people I work with, I say, well, do you like your job? And they were like, yeah. I say, well, I'm tired. I always have people that like the job. They said they like the job. I'm like, okay. I said, well, if I could pay you what you make right now doing something else, would you do it? They're like, what would you be doing? I said, well, you work for me doing yada, yada, yada. You know what the 100% time the answer is? People they'll quit. Most people don't like their job, but they're stuck because of the money. People normally want to do what they love, and what they do what they love, you'll never know because they'll never tell you, because they're bound to this system of belief of having to work places they don't like. It's crazy that we have been trained to thought that we have to work somewhere we don't like. It's crazy. Have you ever just listened to someone complain at work like, oh, I can't stand this? Quit. Bro, you don't have to be here. Like, quit. Find the job for you. Like, we're stuck in this perpetual state of, I don't like this. I don't like that. Leave. You don't want to be, bro. I've never understood, like, I'm getting on you ladies. See, I'm finna get on you ladies. I'm on you. Like, I don't like him. I'm so tired of him. Leave. Go find you a man that you do like. Why are you with him? Leave. Bye. Bye. Get your ass on. Bye. Yeah. You always somebody else DM something. I don't like him. I'm just with him because of the kids. No, you ain't. Stop the capping. Love that man. You just trying to have your cake and eat it too. Same thing with these dudes. You love her. You just want something else. That's how people play. We talk a good game, but we really don't want to follow through. Because if you really wanted to follow through, you would do it. Like I can't stand a coworker that say, I hate this job. Man, if you hate the job, quit. Just quit the job. But it's 1,000 jobs. At this point in life, like, hold on. On July 1st, 2025, you can get a job like it's nothing. Literally. Like, McDonald's pays $20 an hour. Now, that's not a great job. You're not going to change your life. But, bro, don't come to work talking about you don't like working and you're trying to talk to me talking about you don't like work. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Because if I don't like work, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk out that door. It is what it is. I've done it before. I think that's, you know what? I don't know if that's a cultural thing. Because black people will walk out of a job like nothing. Like niggas don't care. Niggas really don't care. At least the niggas I know, they don't care. Like white people, they will stay. White people will stay. Like they are so professional and they're so like responsible. They're like, I got bills. Niggas will walk out that door like, bye. I don't care about none of this, bro. On whatever. We're on the dead homies, I'm gone, bro. I'm not finna stress myself about something I can't change. They're not finna change at this job. They've been doing it like this for 20-something years. You think they're gonna change because of me? They don't even like me here. I'm just here. Bruh, I'm out the door, bro. We're not finna keep playing this merry-go-round. If I don't like my job, man, I'm gone. I don't even like being around people who don't, I hate, bro. The corniest thing I've ever seen in my life is niggas hang with somebody they don't like. As soon as he leaves, they start talking about it. Bro, why are we hanging around this nigga if we don't like him? Bro, I'm not finna keep talking about this man every time he leave. Bro, listen. I'll call Alan right now. I talk about Alan to his face when he calls. Me and Alan gonna talk about each other to our face. Cause that's my brother. I love him, bro. I'm not gonna be cool to him in his face when he leave talk about him behind his back. That is some cornball shit, bro. Who does that, bro? Like that people put time, money, energy into the wrong things. People put time, money, energy to the wrong things. If you don't like that job, quit. Quit. Like, for me, and this is just, let me get back to the topic because I don't want to lose you guys here. I know I probably went off on a little rant, so let me wheel it back in. Anyway, put time, money, energy to things that you like. I always ask people the same question. Like, if you didn't have to work here, what would you do? Where do you see yourself 5, 10 years? The average person wants to work for themselves. But a lot of people are like me. I don't know what I would do. Like, I just be like, man, what would I do? Like, what do I have a passion? What would I do for free? My answer is always the same. I would do this for free. I do this for free. I would do motivational speaking. I would do keynote speaking. I would do that for free. That's what I'm spending time, money, energy on right now, to be a professional speaker. But a little bit different. I'm not like your average person. Like, I have a different story. That's what I want to do. I want to travel the world and speak. I want to help people see the other side of the coin. I want to give young brothers who look like me, who's tatted up like me, who've been through what I've been through, you know, who live that life that I lived through, change. The ones who didn't grow up with a father, didn't grow up with a big brother, didn't grow up with an uncle, a positive male role model. Give them that. Like, look, bro, I made the mistakes. I made the mistakes. I've made the mistakes. You ain't got to make them. It's not worth it. That life is not worth it. You're not going to get nothing out of that life. I promise you, it's not over there, bro. You're going to get exactly what they tell you. Death, jail, and hurt. Pain. Not luxury pain, not expensive pain. Pain. I tell you. I'm just happy. I'm just lucky to be the ones that come out with it, to come out of the game and make it out with a couple scrapes. That's it. But I will tell you this. I lost more than, it might not look like I lost a lot, but I lost a lot. I got a lot of homies, a lot of friends that ain't here. I lost a lot of brothers. I lost a lot of friends a lot of niggas I love that ain't here. A lot of niggas I love that just ain't here. Like, that I really love, bro, that I grew up with, that was my niggas that, like, really I was doing this with, that I came up with, that was, like, in the trenches with me, like, that really was in the streets with me. Like, I'm talking about we really grew up together, like, bro, like, we really came up in this together, like, we really was in the streets. I'm talking about since little kids, bro. And this, we really, you know, and they don't tell you that part of that. They don't never tell you when you get in this what you gonna lose. They don't tell you that. That don't never happen. They don't tell you about the pain you gonna feel. They don't tell you about that. It glorify it, look cool with the girls and the money, but they don't tell you about when you see your homie brains get splattered, or when the police kill your homie, when you gotta watch his son cry. They don't tell you that. That don't come up. So you gotta think about that before you go out there and try to be something that you see on TV or you see on YouTube. Because they're not gonna tell you that. It seemed cool in rap songs, right? It seemed cool in rap songs, bro. But when you grow up with somebody your whole life, you go through you out here a prison cell, you watch your homie get married. You see his little son that visits. You see his girl. Y'all go through so much together. And you got to go to his funeral. You'll never see your boy again. Y'all never talk nothing. It's just gone. And you got to look at pictures. Your homie, and he's like, damn, that's a little bro. It just ain't the same. It don't hit the same. Your whole life don't hit the same. So you look at life a little different, you know? And so I have to live through life a little different. And I just don't do things. I don't see things the same no more because of that. And I tell people all the time that
y'all think y'all want that life, bro. I remember I used to think I wanted that life so bad, bro. I used to think I wanted it so bad because I just thought that's what it was about. And then when you really get it and you lose homies, it ain't it. It just ain't it. So I would encourage anybody who really think they want that life, man, leave that shit alone, bro. Like for me to you leave that shit alone. That ain't it. It just ain't it. We'll get back to the podcast. I'm just saying, like, for me, personally, just for me to you, just growing up, just going through all the stuff we went through, with my homies and stuff. It takes a lot out of you, bro. And you'll find out with yourself that you can be so much more. You can do so much more things. You can actually be smart. You can go to school. You can start companies. You can be content creator. You can be a rapper. You can be anything more than just that. Like, you could be smart. It's a lot of y'all smart kids. A lot of y'all are smart people. A lot of y'all are really good people. And I don't want y'all to think that you only have one destiny, one like path. You can actually be more than that. You can actually be like great things. And don't let where you grow up, where you come from, determine where you're going, because it ain't, bro. I ain't supposed to be here right now. I'm not supposed to be here right now. And I'm happy every day I wake up like, bam, bam. I attack life, and bro, I'm going to take every day. I still have to fight racism, sexism, hate, this from people that you would think wouldn't do that in a workplace. And you would be like, damn, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I lost. So you're going to think this, and that. I have to keep my head up, and I have to take a lot of abuse. Not physical abuse. Hold on, because y'all will clip that and say he's getting beat like I got a wife that's beating me somewhere. No, I mean, bro, not abuse like that, but you know the type of abuse I'm talking about, but like abuse. I do take a lot of abuse, and it's not like that. I hope they don't take that as like not abuse like that, but like verbal abuse and stuff like that. And that's why I give back to the community, bro. That's what, honestly, I'm trying to repent for the sins I committed. I'm trying to give back, and hopefully God will let me in heaven. I hope God understands that I'm doing this I'm not doing it because of that. I hope God just knows my heart is pure. I always want to be that guy that I wish I had in my life. I always want to just, man, if I had that Maserati shells in my life, a dude that would come by and say, hey, man, you ain't got to do that. Look, dude. Like, and if we had these type of things when I was a kid, bro, I think I might have made some different choices. Like, if it was a dude throwing these basketball tournaments and saying, hey, man, listen, y'all come out, just have fun. If it was a dude just doing things like I did, man, I might have been a little different, but here we are. Player, sensational. Nah. But I'm happy, bro. I'm finally happy, right? Even though I get upset sometimes. I get a little snappy, snazzy, right? Oh, listen. Did my blood work, right? And my STD test. Ain't got nothing. We all good. Keep the Jimmy on, right? But no, so I was doing my and I posted my labs on my social media so y'all know I'm serious about this. Now, anyway, I posted my labs for a different reason. So it showed my health from 2021 to now, right? And it was 2021 to now. That's how it looked. From 2021 to now, everything. Glucose, ABC1, cholesterol, everything was like this. Bro, but this is all since I stopped eating meat. I went plant-based and been working out and really been watching what I eat, my calories, bro. Way better health, bro. I'm talking about total different health. Bro, if I look at pictures from 2021, I look older then than I do now. Which is crazy. Moonwalking in Calabasas, baby. Which is crazy. But nah, I'm so proud of myself with the health thing. I've been really health conscious. I've been more really on it. Like today we did for 45 minutes on the elliptical, which was cool. Normally I do an hour, but I realized I didn't know this, right? Maybe I'm just naive. I didn't realize that if you do an hour on the elliptical, it's still no different than doing 45 minutes. You might burn the same calories, but it's not gonna matter. Like, it's really no difference if you're not eating right. So I started doing that. public service announcement. July 12th, Saturday, we'll be having the Maserati Summer Jam basketball tournament, 3-on-3. Grand prize is $1,000 coming out of my pocket from the show. Any sponsors want to come out and sponsor, let me know. I'm throwing $100. I ain't tripping. I'll save $100. If you want to donate water, if you want to donate anything for the kids, we're looking for people to donate stuff. You can bring it that day up. You can get with me. It's all welcomed. It's for the community. It's not for me. I don't do it to get props. I don't do it to get praise. I do it because I'm from here. I would like to keep things going for here. When I die, I would like my son to keep doing it. Hopefully he does. If he doesn't, I'll probably haunt him. Ooh. That's a little creepy. Was that creepy? It's a tad bit creepy, right? I don't know. But also, moving to a whole nother topic, another subject. See, you think you're slick. Man, stop letting people spin the block. This ain't no drive-by. This ain't no drive-by. Stop letting people spin the block. This ain't no drive-by. 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 Stop letting people spin the block. I had to check on my phone. Get out my business. Get out my business. This ain't no drive-by. Stop letting people spin the block. Man, listen. It's 2 stories I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you the first story, right? The first story, right? So bet. So look. You know, when you messing with females, whether you're dating or y'all just fucking, whatever the case may be, right? They figure out I could do better. I got people all in my DM. They're like, okay, I'm like, I'm Mr. Nonchalant. Like, okay, well, do better. Go do better. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Go do better. You know what I'm saying, Pete? I'm covered for real. I might buy something. You know, me falling for it, like falling. Don't do no falling. Covered Pete for real. So I'm at Walmart, right? And this particular Walmart is like in that general area. This is probably the most predominant Walmart in our area, right? So bam, I'm at Walmart. My head is always on a swivel because it's just always on a swivel, right? So I see me. I used to mess with her daughter. I see him. I'm like, I don't even want to. Not that I got a problem with her. Not that it's any issue. I'm like so past that. I just don't like dealing with people. So I'm like, okay. So I purposely look down at my receipt. I'm really avoiding this, and I shouldn't have to, but I'm really doing this on purpose. But I'm peripheral this. So I'm looking down. I see her daughter tell her, like, look, there's Sheldon. She ain't walk straight. Perfect. Thank God. So as soon as she walks straight, I bail up out of there fast. While I'm bailing up out of there, I see another female that I know that I don't want to pay. I don't want to see me. I'm curving her. She with her dude and her kids. I'm like, oh, I'm like, what the fuck going on today? All these females. I'm like, dang. Today's one of them days. So I leave. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, this gonna get weird. I said, bet. I told myself, bet. She gonna either try to call my phone, text my phone, or go on my Instagram. Lo and behold, last week, she goes on my story. Why? Because she's I'm gonna see everyone who knows me. If you know me, I check everything. Every comment, every post, every like, everybody who watches my story. I'm just an analytical person. It's not because I'm conscious of what you're saying. I like to know who's commenting, why you're commenting, how you're commenting, how I can more engage with you. That's all it's for. I don't care what you say. Like, it doesn't bother me. I don't wake up mad. So I see you looking at my stories. I'm like, no, go attention. We have nothing to talk about. Like, there's nothing between us. Like, no. Did what you did. You said what you said. You mess with you. Cool. You chose a side. Stay over there. See, you can't choose a side. When there's people against me, oppositions, and you know about it, and people make threats on my life and they act tough against me, I know it's not true. I know ain't nothing gonna happen to me. But you want to go side with them? You stay over there. Because they gonna be that cool with me. Because they niggas know what But you should know better. See, if you knew better, you do better. So stay over there. Which is funny. So then, we're going to go to yesterday. bro, I know I be gassing myself up. I know I'm handsome. I know I look good. I know I have a great personality. I know my roar. Sometimes calls a roar because it's a name, an aura. My aura. My aura is it's up there right now. I don't know why my aura is up there right now, but my aura is up there right now, right? So I'm at the gym. I'm doing pull-ups, warming up the back. I'm doing pull-ups. I'm just saying, 5, 10, rest. Bad little cheek, got Latina joint. Think it's a snick. I'm talking about thick for no reason. Pretty too. I'm talking about that. Full lips, pretty. You know, got the little extra hair here. That's when she's sweating, kind of lean right there, and then the bun, the highlights. You know, I'm like, cool. I peek, but she, instead of walking around to go to the machine, she walks in between me and the other dude. She looks up. She's short, so she looks up with the eye contact from the side. I'm like, here we go with this. I'm like, but I'm focused. I'm on this mission, so I gotta stay focused because here's the deal. There are some women who go to the gym just to make conversation and get attention from everybody. So I know that it's a ploy. I see the ploy because I've seen her here before talking to people. So she sit down on the road like this while I'm doing pull-ups. She ain't start working out. Now I see her looking at herself. She doing that thing they all do where they roll the back of their shirt up where they can show their ass, but it's hanging out in the front. She keep checking out her ass in the mirror. It's looking right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit in front of y'all. It's looking right. I done peeped. She keep looking. I'm like, she's expecting me to talk to her. So I stay 10 toes down. Discipline. I don't talk. Stay 10 toes down. I don't talk. She see it's not working. She get her stuff. She ain't did not one workout. She didn't change the weight on the machine. She go over to the other side where it's another brother sitting on the roadway. She do kind of the same thing over there. He fall for her. He talked to her. She smiled. They start talking. She got what she wanted. See, she wasn't finna get it from me. Reason being, it's a control mechanism. And honestly, I live by the gym code. Now, if she would have said something to me, we might engage conversation, but I'm not finna break the gym code to talk to you so you could think, oh, he's sweating me. I'm not sweating you. I'm just, I know my worth. I know my value. And at the same time, we're in the gym. I just think it's corny for me to be while you're working. Hey, what's up, man? So you gotta do like, I'd have to really be feeling you for me to really do that. Like, no cap. Like, I have to really, really be feeling you to like the furthest extent of feeling. And it's like, no, it's one chick I like at the one of the gyms I go to. Now, it's this one female. But look, I'll probably break all the rules. I'm just saying, there's something about her I like. I don't know what it is. She's a little Mexican chick. She's short. Every time we be having this weird eye contact where she just be locked in looking at me, and I get kind of nervous sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I normally don't do that. So I'd be like, what the? Because the way she be looking at me, it be like piercing me, bro. And I'd be like, bro, I'm telling you, one time I could feel her looking at me, and I looked and she was staring dead at me. I'm like, what the? And then one time I was working out, bro. She come right next to me, bro. And then she's just looking at me. She smelled good. And I was like, bro, I literally had to walk across the other way to the gym because it was leg day and testosterone was flowing. I said I had to walk all the way to the other side of the gym, bro. It was just that bad. I said, nah, we're not gonna do this. Not here. I'm too grown for this, bro. It be like that sometimes. I still have those moments. I'd be like, damn, son, where'd you find this one? Hey, nah, for real though. Hey, y'all ever be having the moments though where you like because she's so polite, and I've seen her talk to people. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna talk to her. And I was like, bro, but she's so polite, and she just be like I be on so when I work out on the elliptical, it's like these little pull-up bars, little stretch area. She be right there, and she'll just like so politely glance at me and then flick her hair, and I'd be like, bro, what the? I'd be sitting there like, man, bro, we're not gonna do this, bro. And you know I'm celibate, so it's like. I don't make eye contact. Maybe you don't make eye contact. Bam, eye contact. I'm like, oh my God. And it's always the same thing. They think I'm 27 or 33 or something like that. I'm like, no. Oh, no, listen. Fellas, listen. Before I go, I know this has happened to y'all. I know this has happened to y'all. Have you ever been on Instagram, right? And just been like on Instagram like this, right? You just on there, right? And you see some fine shit, like some fine shit, and you just followed her. And you just been following like for like maybe just following her. And the time you decide to like or comment on her story, she bing back and you like, the fuck? Like, and now she's initiating conversation and you're like, bro, what the bro, what is you? And she keep cocking and I'm like, bro, what the? Why are you even talking? And y'all having this deep comment and y'all clicking, and then your whole mind is, bro, you celebrate, bro. You focus on your goals. This ain't even what you own right now. You're just talking as a friend right now. You ain't even trying to seal the deal. What is you doing, my guy? You're playing with the game. You ain't even trying to knock the lining out of it. You're just playing. That's how life is right now. That's how life is right now. I'm not even I can't even be serious with it. That's how life is right now. It's not even serious right now. It's to the point to where I'm just having a conversation for fun now because I'm not even being serious because that's not what I'm on. And it's sad because at this point, this particular one I'm talking about, you would have called me about 4 months ago, full court press. I promise you, full court blitz, fourth quarter pressure, blitz. But God know what he doing. I'm just chilling. I ain't worried about nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Another cuelo, man. She love me in the morning. But no, before I get up out of here, man, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, and hopefully my podcast brought some love to your life, some happiness to your life. And what song? We're going to go out to another one of my new songs. We're going to go out to Velvet Traps. Yeah, we're going to go out to Velvet Traps, guys. My new song, Velvet Traps. It's a good song. I did the mix. The mix ain't too good, but it's a good song. I like it. Let's go. We out of here. Hearts under pressure, dripping off white lessons. Pyrex strings in the pot, I make confessions. Gold grill smile, I spit holy aggression. Shells tall, greasy, count seals, no confessions. Chrome hearts under pressure, dripping off white lessons. Pyrex strings in the pot, I make confessions. Gold grill smile, I spit holy aggression. Shells tall, greasy, count seals, no confessions. I was baptized in the kitchen with a stove full of choir. Holy water was the oil when the flame got higher. Maserati mind move like Vatican Papo. Every verse is like the Eucharist, truth on the table. I ain't flossing, I'm exposing what the game done bred. These rapper lactose and I'm butter on the bread. Designer murder talk, I put rap on regret. Silk road linguists, every metaphor's a threat. I'm a dawn in Dior, not a pawn in they plans. Turn ounces and sermons, make believers from grams. Now it's APs and LLCs, no handouts. Still got plugs with numbers like a spam route. My zone, hearts under pressure, dripping off white lessons. Pyrex strings in the pot, I make confessions. Gold grill smile, I spit holy aggression. Shells tall, greasy, count seals, no confessions. Chrome hearts under pressure, dripping off white lessons. Pyrex strings in the pot, I make confessions. Gold grill smile, I spit holy aggression. Shells tall, greasy, count seals, no confessions. Call me Shells Esco, the skill got memoirs. I turn pain into quotes, stitch clean on cigars. Came from crates with no label, that was marble on floors. Still whisper to the bag like I'm speaking to the lords. I don't sell hope, I sell clarity with pain. These bars ain't rap, they the price of cocaine. My aura like a wraith, dark 10 on my name. And I ghost on these rappers who keep chasing fame. VVS is in my teeth, still the message is rugged. I spit Basquiat bullets, every verse is blunted. A hustle scripture, I eat coke with a quail. Every line's a transaction, every punch got a seal. Chrome hearts under pressure, dripping off white lessons. Pyrex strings in the pot, I make confessions. Gold grill smile, I spit holy aggression. Shells tall, greasy, count sins, no confessions. That's it, guys. You guys have a great day.